Hello and welcome back to my channel, everyone. Tiff Benson here, and in today's video we're going to talk about my top 10 best fragrances for women for fall. This is going to be the niche edition. These types of videos are absolutely one of my favorite types of videos to create. If you are a longtime fan of this channel, then you know I love niche fragrances. As a matter of fact, this video was hard for me to create because there's so many niche fragrances to choose from for fall. I just feel like there is a plethora out there, but I feel like I picked 10 perfect ones for you to discover and explore. If you enjoy this type of content, definitely give me a big thumbs up. It certainly helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and all of the fragrances that I'll be mentioning here in this video will be linked down below in the description. So let's get started. So first fragrance that I want to share with you is this one right here. I've been obsessing over it since I first received it. This is Creed Carina. This particular fragrance is an ambery, fruity floral. It has notes of saffron, black cherry, pink pepper, rose, peony, cashmere wood, violet, myrrh, musk, frankincense, and ambroxan. Now, let me just tell you a quick story without droning on about this fragrance. When I first smelled this fragrance, I wasn't sure about it. It took me a couple of times of wearing it to actually really fall in love. It has a strong presence to it. It's a compliment getting scent. I actually went to dinner with one of my fragrant friends, Olia, and while we were at dinner together, somebody literally came over to me and stopped me and asked me what was I wearing, and it was this scent right here. It's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. It's one of those scents that took me by surprise in a good way, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Definitely, this is a must try for fall. Perfect for this season, especially if you like rosy, incensey, black cherry-esque fragrances. That is a good one. Next fragrance that I have on this list is this one right here. It is Maison Francis Curtijon. This is Gentle Fluidity in Gold. Now, I know it's had its moment in the past, but it's still a favorite of mine. It has notes of vanilla, amber, musk, woody notes, juniper berries, nutmeg, and coriander. This is the type of fragrance that I want to wear when I just want to feel clean and fresh, but also when I want to give a little bit more than just my everyday fragrance. This is another one of those scents that really performs well, especially in the cooler months. There's something very warm and cozy about it. If you like vanillic musky scents, this one is a must try, an absolute stunner, and you should definitely give it a go if you haven't tried it already. I don't know where you've been, honey, but get your nose on that one. Okay, now we have something that I'm excited about all of my fragrances. I love them all. I feel like they're all my babies. This one here is some newness. It just came out a couple of months ago. This is Heaven Can Wait from Frederick Mall. Stunning fragrance. Again, another one of those fragrances that kind of caught me off guard. I had the pleasure of learning more about this fragrance through a dinner with the brand, and it's stunner. It's so stealthy. You have to love musk though. It's a clean fragrance, but there's a little bit of stank on it, you know what I mean, in a good way. Top notes are clove, carrot seed, pimento seeds, ambrette, and plum. Middle notes are iris, magnolia, and vetiver. Base notes are musk, peach, and vanilla. So there's a touch of peach in there. I think that's what's kind of giving it that stank something going on. Also iris, which iris in my opinion kind of smells quite powdery. It smells clean. It almost smells makeup-y as well too. The best way that I could describe this scent is like a clean, musky fragrance with like a little bit of sweat and, you know, a little something extra on it. Just really, really like this one. Perfect for the fall, perfect for the winter too. Actually perfect for all year round, but I'm loving this for fall. It is a beauty. Obsessed. Ooh, another fragrance that we have here that I've actually been wearing a lot. You're gonna see there's a big dent in the bottle. Here we have Clean Reserve Skin, and this is Reserve Blend. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it since I have had it. This is actually my second bottle. This has notes of praline, salt, musk, tonka, and leather, and it's sweet, salty, it's comforting, it's soothing. It's also a niche fragrance that is quite affordable, but also giving you that same luxury, elevated vibe. This to me is like the perfect grab and go scent. Sometimes you want your niche scents to do the most. This fragrance does not do the most, but it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It makes you feel clean, and it is an actual clean fragrance where they use clean ingredients that are good for you and healthy for the skin. Definitely not an ad, just throwing it out there. I genuinely love this brand. As you can see, I use it and I'm obsessed. I think that every person, at least nowadays, should have a clean fragrance in their wardrobe that has clean ingredients, and it is good for you, good for your skin, good for the environment. Just saying, we're at that point in our lives where fragrances are evolving and you got to evolve with the times for the better. So love this one. Compliment getting scent as well. All my friends are always impressed with this scent. Sometimes they even spray my house with it. I can go on and on about this scent, but just know that you need to get your nose on this. Clean Reserve Skin Reserve Blend. Up next, we have a niche brand. You might know them or maybe not. This is Andrea Mac Ceramic. Now, this fragrance I instantly fell in love with. I was able to work with the brand a couple of months ago. They had released 2 new fragrances, and then I had got a sampler set where I smelled this fragrance and I was like, oh, I love me gusta. So this fragrance has notes of freesia, apple, green leaves, white flowers, lily of the valley and flowers, musk and amber. And if you like musky scents, fresh scents, I would kind of put this in the same category as this fragrance when it comes to musk and like skin scents. This one as well. You would certainly like this one. I would even say that this is a scent that is more of a transitional scent, performs really well in the warmer weather. So if you're in a warmer area, you'll enjoy this one. But also as we go into the cooler months, this definitely is a head turner. Because of the apple and the green leaves, it's fresh and it kind of gives me that fall vibe. And of course, because of that deep ambery base, it's just really, really wonderful. Pops off the skin, compliment getting scent. Of course, we love that here on this channel. Definitely try this one out. It's a must try. Ceramic by Andrea Mac. Gorgeous scent. We're about halfway through with my picks and I hope that you're enjoying this. If you are, definitely give me this video a big thumbs up. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Also subscribe if it's your first time here. If you don't know me, I'm Tiff Benson. I'm a fragrance person. I absolutely adore it and I produce a bunch of content around fragrance. So there's that. Also too, I would highly recommend signing up to my newsletter for my people who are new to the channel, but also for my people who are longtime friends of the channel, because that is the best way to reach me and get in contact with me these days. Just saying. Next up, we have a fragrance that I have really been in love with since my first encounter. This is Mind Games Jadu, and she is a stunner. The bottle is so impressive, just like the fragrance itself. See, this type of scent is this type of scent that I would wear on a date night out. It just gives and gives and gives. So good. Fragrance is really getting better and better. It really is. Okay, so the notes here of this fragrance are red currant, mandarin orange, pomegranate, damask rose, patchouli, amber, benzoin, and leather. Very full fragrance. We've got incense in the base. We've got leather in the base. We've also got a beautiful rose that just kind of blossoms and really just opens up on the skin. The opening of the fragrance is so beautiful with that mandarin orange and even the pomegranate. And that red currant, it's so fruity. It's like mouth-watering and delicious. Super playful. Like I said, this is giving date night energy to me, main character energy to me. It pops off the skin. Actually, all of the fragrances that I'm mentioning today, they have great wear, great longevity. They just really pop off the skin. Obsessed with this one. It is a must try for my girlies out there. I mean, I would even recommend it for guys. That's your thing. Definitely try this one out. Jadu by Mind Games. Up next, we have a scent that many people seem to love, and with good reason. It's a beauty. Here we have from the house of Parfum de Marly. This is Vala. She's beautiful. Love the bottle. Love the all white bottle. She is just so impressive and so lovely. Now, this is a musky white floral fragrance. Ooh, yes. It has notes of aldehydes, white peach, mandarin orange, bergamot, aldehydes, orange blossom, lily of the valley, vetiver, nympheal, mahonia, musk ambroxan, akigala wood, and vanilla. This scent is absolutely gorgeous. This is the type of fragrance that I could see being someone's signature scent. It's very pleasant. You could wear it daytime, nighttime, anytime really. But there's also moments where I'm wearing this scent and I find it to be quite reserved and classy, and there's also sometimes where I'm wearing this and I'm like, ooh, this is like giving playful energy. This one fragrance will do a lot, which is why I think it's signature scent worthy. It's so beautiful, has a ton of throw, compliment getting scent. Whenever I wear this scent, the compliments, they just come in. They can't help but come in. It is a beautiful scent. So as a matter of fact, the last time I wore this fragrance, I wore it to the nail salon and I was having such a bummy day. I know everyone has those types of days, but I was really having a bummy day. And my nail tech was like, you smell so good. And I told her what the name of the fragrance was and I was trying to describe the bottle and she was like, oh, I have the pink one, I have Delina. And I was like, yeah, well now you gotta try this one. This is the newness that Parfum de Marly is offering and it is a stunner. Definitely give this one a try if you haven't tried it already. We love it. Next up we have from the house of Bulgar. Look at this beautiful bottle. I mean, wow, she is a stunner. This is Bulgar. It's from their Le Jamais collection, and this is Gayam. So this fragrance has notes of patchouli, jasmine, and incense. The first time that I smelled this fragrance, I was on a brand trip with the brand in Utah, and I didn't smell this on paper. I actually smelled this on a fellow influencer friend who happened to be wearing it. And I was just like under this woman's spell because the fragrance smelled so good on her. It just smells super exotic and alluring and powerful. When I tell you I was seduced, like I smell fragrance all the time, so I'm not easily impressed and I'm not easily bewitched by someone who's wearing a scent. I was under the spell of the scent, for sure. To me, this is a night out fragrance. I could see someone wearing it during the day too, but again, because it has such a stronger presence to it, it comes across quite bold and interesting. Not for the faint-hearted when it comes to scents. I just feel like you have to be daring and you have to be in the mood. You have to be ready for the compliments. You know, it just kind of gives that energy of being like super fabulous, you know. I love fragrances like that. They kind of give me like a confident boost and they make me feel good about. They just make me feel good about myself. Specifically, this one, I feel like it performs really well during the winter months. That's when I reach for my bigger, bolder fragrances, and this is certainly one of them. A must try if you haven't tried it already. I think that you would love it. Up next, we have a new fragrance from one of my favorite houses. I just love this house so much. I wonder if you know which one I'm talking about. This is Can't Stop Loving You by Killian. Love this for her and love this for him as well. Let's go ahead and give it a spray and get into the notes. Okay, master perfumer here, Alberto Marias. This is a white floral fragrance. It's sweet and honey-ish and vanillic as well. The notes here are orange blossom, honey, oak moss, vanilla. I believe there's also a libinum in there. Now, if you're an orange blossom fan, I think that you would obsess over this scent. Orange blossom is one of my favorite notes. To me, there's something very clean about it. It also gives off fine luxury, in my opinion. It's something quite soothing and just very adult about that note of orange blossom, and I really enjoy it, and it is done so well here. I also think that if you like honey, but not sweet, not like uber sweet honey, not like sickeningly sweet honey, but honey that has a sweet kind of sensual allure. Think Aphrodisiac by the same brand, Back to Black. You would enjoy this scent. Killian fragrances, in my opinion, are just like the epitome of luxury and fun and a good time. And this just really, I don't know, it just really hits all the marks for me. I love it for myself. I love it for him as well. And I think it's perfect for fall. It's a beautiful new release. Something new, something new, something new to add to your collection. Last but certainly not least, we have a fragrance that has made many of my fall lists. This fragrance here, as I spray it on paper, is a leather-based scent. And I think that for fall, everyone needs a good leather fragrance in their fragrance collection. That is a non-negotiable. This one is one of many of mine. This is Memo Paris Moroccan Leather. This fragrance is an absolute stunner. Sometimes when people come to my house, they ask me to smell different fragrances in my collection. And sometimes specifically, they'll ask for notes of leather. And this is the scent that I always point them in the direction towards. It's a super easy, wearable leather, compliment getting fragrance as well. It has notes of leather, galbanum, iris, vetiver, cypress, ginger, mandarin, orange blossom, amber, musk, ylang ylang, and tonka bean. So the dry down is all leather, tonka bean, and amber. But up top, what makes this fragrance to me so interesting is that there's that note of orange blossom. So again, I already told you how I feel about orange blossom. There's that orange blossom note. There's that ginger note to kind of keep it spicy and fresh. There's iris in there that makes it slightly powdery and floral. It's a complex scent, but it's so beautiful. It's one of my favorites. I mean, this might even be a part of like my keep 10 for life type of fragrances. It is an absolute stunner. Highly recommending it for fall if you haven't tried it. Get yourself a leather that you can get behind and thank me later. Just saying. Wear this when you wear your leather jackets during the fall and winter season. Trust me, you're gonna always be on point. It's gonna totally elevate the outfit. All right, so did you enjoy this video? If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up right now. The conversation continues over at tiffbenson.com, where if you haven't been there lately, I've totally revamped my site. Definitely check me out there. And the easiest way to get there is probably by signing up to my newsletter, which I mentioned earlier. I will link everything in the description if you're curious. It's the perfect way to stay in touch, especially around the holidays, especially around gift giving season, because your girl is putting together a massive gift guide for you guys as it relates to fragrance. You don't want to miss out on it. just go ahead and subscribe. I love you forever. Don't forget to watch what's up next, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.